Hey, Zootaragi here, coming at you with another video review. And today I'll be taking a look at Deluxe Class Weaponizer Brunt from the Generations War for Cybertron Siege toy line. Here you can see him in his tank mode, compared to a soda can. Just go ahead and get that out of here. As far as colors go, it's sort of standard Decepticon colors. A much darker purple than is showing up on the viewfinder, but I'll probably correct it in the final video. Along with some dark gray, red, yellow, silver, dark orange, and a little bit of the siege smudging, but just a little bit of the silverish on there. Oh, and a little bit of white. View from above and below. Got a bit of a Cylon thing going on right there. Anyway, as far as what he can do in this mode, the turret can move up and down, pretty far up. It can't really go any lower than horizontal, but neither can most real tanks. The turret can pivot all the way around, and he does have these little casters on there so he can slide back and forth. And that's pretty much it for tank mode. Now as far as transformation goes, he's kind of like 6-gun. You basically just rip him apart. Take off this orange barrel, take off this piece, pull this off, come on, pull this off, pull these sides off. They're just held on with posts that go into those ports right there. Post port. Take the turret and get it off the back of the vehicle, which is surprisingly more difficult than you would think. Just locks in with these two posts, but due to the way it locks in with two on either side, it's very secure. And that's basically what we're left with to get him into robot mode. So to start with, you take this one and it becomes his right shin. Take this one and fold up this little tab post combo. Left shin. Take this. You want to take this little post and pull it out. Bring this purple section down. Fold that flat against his torso. Turn that around. Flip out these posts to become his knee joints. These will just attach right there. Flip up the head. Take this little turret section and it will plug into these posts here. Just like that. Take this one. You want to take the tread part and pull it out, which is very stiff. Bring it down, rotate it forward, and then this post will go into that same port right there. Same thing for this side. Pull, extend the arm, which requires a worrying amount of force. Just bring it down, rotate it forward, plug it in there. Where to go? And you've got these two. Just plug the orange bit onto what was the sight. And this post can go on either of these ports, but it's supposed to go on this side. And there you have Brunt in robot mode. Here's his size compared to a soda can. Standard deluxe class size. Colors are virtually identical. Purple, white, very tiny bit of white, yellow, dark orange, dark gray, silver, a bit of gunmetal gray, tiny bit of red. View from above and below. His posability is pretty good. I mean, it is a siege figure. The head can rotate all the way around with a little tight in there. Can't really go down, but it can go up with that joint if you really need it to. Arms can go all the way out to the side there, all the way around at the shoulder, swivel just below the shoulder, about 90-degree bend at the elbow. This little crab claw can open up. At least for me personally, I think that the elbow joints should have faced this way, but it is what it is. You can turn at the waist. You don't get an ab crunch despite that joint. Legs can go forward that far, back that far, out to the side that far, swivel just below the hip. You've got a 90-degree bend at the knee, and a very severe ankle tilt. So overall, the posability is pretty good. Not perfect, but not really what most people get him for. Most people get him for his weaponizer aspect. And you can pretty much hook him up to any siege figure in any configuration you want, but there is several, I think there's 3 configurations in the instructions. I'm just going to show you one that's in the instructions, but you can really do whatever you want with this guy in terms of arming other people up. But at least in my case, like with 6-gun, that's not why I bought him. I bought him to accentuate Trypticon. So let's just go ahead and I'll use Sideswipe as a base again. Let's just go ahead and rip him to pieces. This time completely. Let's go ahead and take this off. Take this off. Pull that off. Pull the legs off. Now fold up this knee joint. And then bring the hip joint like this, and it will plug into the port on Sideswipe's back. Angle these out to the side a little bit. Take the legs, flip out this joint, and join the legs back together. Sorry about that, I had to get a reference real quick. But you just take this contraption, and this port will go on to what was the knee joint. Gives you a sort of shoulder cannon. Fold the head down, flip this joint all the way up, flip this joint back, take these, leave them as one whole unit, and plug it into there. No, like that. And this goes on the right arm. Come on. Just like that. This goes on the left arm as a shield. And then you take the arms and collapse them back up. And then with the claws facing out, you plug them into the ports on the bottoms of the feet. Like that. Come on. Oh. Like that. With this part facing the back. My bad. So just plug that in there. Swing this back. And there you have Brunt in his weaponizer mode, or one of the, official weaponizer modes. You can really do pretty much whatever you want in terms of weaponizing for this guy, but like I said, that's not why I got him, so I pretty much never display him like this. I got him to display with Trypticon. So let me go ahead and get this guy all back together, and then we'll finish up the review. Yeah, that pretty much does it for the review of Brunt, and like I said, he has the weaponizer functionality, which I find is a bit of a novelty, but it's not why I bought him. I bought him for Trypticon, so, your mileage may vary on what you do with him. This has been my review of Deluxe Class Weaponizer Brunt from Generations War for Cybertron Siege. Next week, Trypticon.